We have some breaking news coming in. We're learning that the Jewar airport has skipped yet another time slot. With the terminal building still under works, Jewar has missed its second scheduled deadline. The airport is now set to be inaugurated in July. This is despite a heavy fine that the deadline delay continues. When will the work in progress tag end is the big question. We're crossing over to my colleague Nikhil to bring us more details on this. Nikhil, it was already known that the Jewar airport was going to miss its deadline for the second time. As far as what we're talking about here, when we talk about ending the work in progress tag, when will this happen? When are we expecting the inauguration of the airport to take place, considering that we've been seeing multiple deadlines?
So, Aisha, we have spoken to the people who are privy of this particular matter. They have said that in the best possible scenario, if they put all the hands on the deck, then the July is the timeline, which is when the airport is going to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But that is something which is also very difficult to achieve. If you go by the detail, in the very first place, it was supposed to be ready and begin operations by the end of the year 2024. But later the deadline was slipped to the month of April. Media tour was also given out at the construction site, but now we are learning that while many of the construction activities stands completed, it is the terminal building which is still incomplete. So the work in progress is still being seen and observed at that particular site. And in the best possible scenario, only July is the month when the operations are going to begin in the very first place. There is already a tie-up which the Noida International Airport Authority, they have done with the airline like Indigo and Akasa, who are going to fly for the very first time with the inauguration of the airport. But also, if we go by the detail, if we talk about the concessionaire as well, this is something which has been already talked about. The more delay which will be observed, the number of the fine, that is something which is also going to be increased, and that is something which is going to be slapped from the side of the UP government. There was this detail which came out last time around that when the Noida airport missed their first deadline, that time around as well, they were slapped with the hefty fine. Now that they have missed the second deadline, there is another hefty fine which is going to be imposed against them for the delay in the construction activity. But by far, what we are learning, in the best possible scenario, the airport is going to begin operations only by the month of July. It could also slip into the other months as well. Back to you.
All right, Nikhil, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us more context here. With this, we're heading into a very short break. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back with more.